Hello everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture. It's time for more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. And last time, I hopped into the ZZ2 that we won, although I didn't actually do anything with it. But I did see that it looked like a good car to win one of the mid-engine challenges with. Let's go take a look at it real quick in the garage to refresh ourselves on what it's all about. It would appear to be a road-going car, but it calls itself a racing model. What's its story? It's a pure sports car from Tommykaira. The ZZ was. Even though the ZZ cars are sadly no longer in production, the dream car designed by Tommykaira's Messrs. Tomita and Kaira still lives on. Their new project, the ZZ2, is keeping the dream alive. Keep that dream alive. Second-generation successor to the ZZ takes the pure sports car concept of the ZZ model a step farther, to a pure sports racing car that is eligible for competition. One glance at the exterior of this car reveals that it is a racing car, pure and simple. It is all ready to go as a GT race car according to FIA rules. This would not have been possible without the expertise they gained from building the ZZ. It has a durable aluminum bathtub-style monocoque chassis with steel tube front and rear subframes, mounting the pushrod type double wishbone suspension. Body panels in the road version are made of fiberglass, while those of the racing version use a carbon fiber compound. So there is a road-going version, which this, I swear, looks like. Power plant is mounted amidships, of course. Although few details are known at present, buyers will have a choice among several engines ranging from 2 liters to 3 liters to various use purposes or racing categories. Commercial type transmission may be available in addition to the typical 6-speed manual unit. Exceptionally light, weighing in at about 1,000 kilograms. What's really got potential buyers excited is the rumor that this full-spec sports car will be selling for under 10 million yen, which was $90,000 at that time. When ZZ2 finally gets to market, it will be a dream come true for ZZ fans everywhere. They'll have the ZZ Top. Suspension, full modification, full racing transmission. Racing modification. I wonder if I went to their racing shop and bought some, or would see whether or not I have racing slicks already. If it is all racing business as they claim that it is, I feel like I would need to. But what do I know? Oh, it already has super softs. Well, that's good. Let's go to this event here. It's the ZZ Challenge, raced by ZZs only, no license required. Race modifications have been performed. Cars with racing paint schemes cannot participate in this race. Fine, well then I'll go to Opal Racing style. Oh, my car can't participate. So it's just the ZZ1, not the ZZ2. Well, there you go. It's information for you. Actually, I should see how much the ZZ1 produces in terms of engine horsepowers. It's the ZZS. 192 horsepower. That's not that much. Well, I'll bear that in mind. Maybe I'll want to come back with 192 horsepower ZZS coupe and enter the mid-engine challenge with it, since apparently I'll have to buy one eventually anyway. But for right now, let's go to the Red Rock Valley. Let's just do. And let's switch our tires to Super Softs. Get ourselves some grip. And hopefully, you know, not being entirely positive as to what's going on here, but hopefully the car will handle okay. Oh, there's a GT40 there. There's a Victor. These are serious cars. Gotta be very careful of spinning out in these, so it would seem. I don't know if you can tell, but this car is surprisingly willing to just go into controlled slides. Yes, exactly like that. And there goes the Ford GT40. I was about to say the Ford GT. I believe that didn't even exist at this point. They had not gotten around to making the Yeah, they theoretically made a road-going version of the GT40. To sort of meet standards of, for international sports car racing, you must have a production car that this car is based off of thing. Homologation, I've talked about it, I think, a time or two before. But they weren't really something that you would want to drive on the road. On the road. Yeah, and see, it doesn't even have a little R in front of it there. I think the GT40 ordinarily would too, even though it's not the race car version. There's more than one version, but... Well, so we won that. Maybe we'll win a really cool mid-engine car as a prize here. Maybe we will, maybe we will. Next. We'll get some money. And we will get a new car. This car is new. It's new to us. Anyway. Alright, so let's see what we've got now. What's our latest addition? The GT40 race car! Oh my god, you guys, this is the best race car. It won't give me any information about it, though. Let's get in it. I don't even know what I'm gonna go do with it, but it's f***ing GT40. It's the best race car. GT40! GT40! Does it qualify for the high-speed ring race here? It does. This is going to be an unfair trouncing, but I'm just so happy to have this car. I feel like I need to just take it out the first place that I can. Oh, the GT40. So I guess now's as good a time as any to tell the old story about the Ford GT40. Basically, there was a time back in the 60s when Henry Ford Jr. was in the market to buy Ferrari. Basically, Enzo Ferrari was looking at selling Ferrari. You know, apparently, there was some pushback in Italy because at the time racing was such a dangerous enterprise. People were dying. People were being killed out there in races. And as a result, he's being disrespected in his own home country, where ordinarily the Ferraris are, you know, people are like fiercely patriotic about Ferraris, like, hey, a Ferrari, it's the best, yeah. And so he entered negotiations to sell Ferrari to Ford. And there was a huge public outcry, as you might expect. And once Enzo Ferrari heard the public outcry, he was like, yeah, that's right, bitches, you guys love me. And didn't end up selling Ferrari. Henry Ford Jr. was seriously pissed at this because he thought he had a deal, and he didn't. And basically, the thing is that the primary reason he really wanted to acquire Ferrari is because he wanted to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He wanted that victory for his, you know, corporate umbrella. And he wasn't going to get it without buying Ferrari, because Ferrari dominated sports car racing in those days. Nowadays, they've all but pulled out of it, at least in anything outside of the lower level GT categories. They haven't developed a prototype since, I guess, like 15, 20 years, whatever it is. Top level prototype. New car acquired. We're not saving the game. So, basically, Ford Motor Company, one of the largest companies in the world, led, you know, by a family, by a private individual, single-mindedly wanted to flip the bird to Enzo Ferrari. So, gathered together basically just this huge project to put together a car that would be able to defeat the GT40. Tom's TO20. It's 230 horsepower. Yeah, it might be able to win that thing. I'm going to go ahead and let you look at this. Can't help being impressed by this car's styling. Really? It's important to note that the engine is based on the non-turbocharged model. Okay. So, it's the non-turbo model. Why am I impressed by this again? So, yeah. Basically, there was a group of engineers from Ford of Europe, based mostly out of England, and there was also development assistance from Carroll Shelby, who you will all now know from the Shelby Cobra and the Shelby car over there, and they all got together. Historic Car Cup. This car is historic. This one is historic. I'm going to go to Grindelwald with it. Oh, I guess I can't. It's a little too powerful. Tuned NA car number 1. This car is NA tuned. I could totally win these races with this car, but it's not a street car. Almost feels like cheating. I wonder, could we win Laguna Seca with this car? It's a little bit less manic than the than the Denso's Hard Supra. It's probably not as fast, ultimately. But we'll see. We're going to try it. We're going to try it, folks, because we might like it. But yeah, basically one of the largest companies in one of the largest car companies in the world went sort of all out in a singular effort to attempt to flip the bird to Ferrari, so attempting in that to build the ultimate sports car. Car is, yeah. This car would never sort of jump out and try and bite you, really. And part of that is because it has massive, huge tires on it. And, you know, all the grip in the world. But yes, this car is the best car. That was the wrong way to do that, but that's okay. I know I've got that Le Mans Edition TT scared in its little booties. It's frightened because it knows the GT40 is behind it. See, the car should be flipping all over hell and gone at this point. Probably take that turn faster than that. I probably should try and take that turn faster than that, because for all the praise I'm giving this car's performance and handling, I am losing ground to this guy. Probably don't need to brake as much as I am in a lot of these corners. Oh, I finally managed to make it slide its tail out. The amount of effort that took, though, folks, right? But I can still beat all you guys in the race, right? Maybe not. I apparently just really lose it once I lose it. Once I lose it in a big way. Can't get my head back around racing this thing again. don't think it describes them too much, or the differences in this game describes them too much. But judging by the looks of them, I believe all of the GT40s in this game are Mark II GT40s. The Mark IVs look significantly different. There are subtle differences between the first, second, and third ones. I remember at an IndyCar race in Baltimore, one of the nice things about going to big races is looking at all the cars and stuff that are in the paddock. Some of them being the race cars, some of them just being the cars of the people who like, you know, the race fans who, generally speaking, like cars and will have nice cars. And somebody actually had a it was the team that was running them, or the guy that was running them in the later days was John Wyer, I think his name was. And guy had a John Wyer GT40, which is one of the ones in the Gulf Racing colors. Well, yeah, so... Wait a minute, you Lister Storm. You son of a bitch, you can't ruin this good vibe I've got going. But yeah, basically it had, you know, this mid-engined, sort of European race car body design, and then basically they took the biggest sort of like NASCAR engine they could find, more or less, and put it in the thing. Made lots of power. Was you know, handled well and all this stuff. It was, maybe it's not. I think it's a Mark II because of the side scoops, but somebody could tell me otherwise. Nope. Not saving the game after a calamity like that. But let's go ahead and continue. We'll try another race here of some description. Really, I could take that GT40 and put it into an Enduro, though. It's such a good car, so cool. I'm gonna get into Skyline and see whether or not it is eligible for the Nissan, any of the Nissan individual races. Let's go to Nissan Land. Down here, looks like lots of fun. Yeah, it's an R34 challenge. My car can't participate. What are you talking about? It's an R34. Can it participate in the GTR meeting? It can participate in the GTR meeting, but not the... what? I only have normal tires, though. I'll know what to blame if I lose. Hopefully I won't lose in this, folks. This car's been super modified and everything, like I said, right? It should be super good. not remember this circuit at all? Oh, because it's Apricot Hill in reverse. Haven't raced this track yet. Like I might have raced it going forward. Might have raced it going forward, but I'm not even entirely certain about that. Alright. Still, I'm doing a terrible sight read of it here, but I'm managing to not go off the track. I imagine if I didn't have a big advantage in the car that I was driving right now, I'd be in big trouble. Oh no. It's only 2 laps as well. Well, at least I caught up to the front. I think that one particular switchback was the only one that I ever had a whole lot of problem with going around here earlier, as I recall. Yeah, this car is probably not as fast as its horsepower numbers and everything suggest, but it's still very fast and super easy to drive. So it's got that. It's very nice there. I'll go ahead and exit out though. But hey, I won! First place! That's another race out of the way. Let's not save, though. I wonder if I can also win racing styles with this car. If I'm still on this screen, I guess I'll check. Oh, I already won racing style. Wait, what? I have a racing GTR? I don't remember having a racing GTR. Do I have a racing GTR? Oh, yeah. I do. Not the best handler, but I guess it got the job done in some race at some time. Hoo boy, folks. Anyhow, we come back next time. Gonna continue to sort of putter around looking through my selection of cars that I already have, see whether or not I can win some other races that I need to take stuff, need to win. See if I can win some races I need to win. Anyhow, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.